Ladies and gentlemen, please can you put your hands together and welcome our very own, the wonderful Deborah Gearing to the stage, please.
I saw her down by the river when the second tide swallowed the moon. The following day, the sun pressed on the earth with all its weight and flattened and singed the reeds by the river, and fishes gasped and walked. What were you doing at night by the river? I have seen her too. She has summoned birds and now walks under the protection of crows. She has captured the sky and exchanged her eyes for orbs of cloudy glass. When she looked at me, my milk dried, and that posy she gave me and then asked for a penny, it turned to dust. The walls of the tower churn with bees. She answers their hum with fluttering hands and that long, low whistle that marks the coming of her husband to the door. By the ditch, she sucks at the bones the dogs have gnawed bare, then casts them into the water, calling the names of her children, her husband. The day her man died, some change came over her. Since her house burned, some other copy of her shrinks away from the seams of her always wet petticoats. Some other part of her paces the town. There will be an invitation to an examination. It will be in her interest to attend. If she has less than perfect flesh, we will find it. It is out of our hands. The men will bind her, the water will decide. And this is a poem, it's a dramatic monologue called Joan. And this came from court records. In 1482, a man called Thomas Dimmock accused John Clear of trespass for entering his property and assaulting a servant. And Clear admitted the charge and was ordered to pay him compensation. My name is Joan, servant girl. I wish it to be written that my name is Joan, and I have been trespassed against. My name is Joan. The rain rains on me. I must eat with the pigs and sleep in their sty. I wish it to be written that my name is Joan, and I have been trespassed against. That morning, the sun had woken me in my bed. The bread was rising, the fire was lit, the floor was swept. I was folding linen. The door burst with a crack. The air held its breath, and with a great rush, like a wild horse, he broke into the house. Flailing with stick, with sword, he reared up and came straight for me. I wish it to be written that his intent was only to hurt me, to write his message to my master on my body, for him to read my broken bones and know. He came to beat the edges of my body shapeless, to break all my fingers, all my ribs, to pulp my face so I should not be known, to tear out my hair, to break my nose, to black my eyes, to see the blood pour from me, to watch me stagger and fall, to kick me, to tread on me, to tear my petticoats, to prise me open. The no in my mouth gathered like thunder, tore from me like lightning, and shrieked and spattered and crashed and cursed, and his roar met my howl. My mouth was turned inside out. The no in my mouth he shoved back with his fist. I bit his fingers. His teeth tore at my neck and shook me. The air pulsed and sang with his blood music, a beast unleashed to ride me, red-eyed until he was spent. And then he wept. My name is Joan. I wish it to be written that. To the man who calls himself my master, who calls me Joan whore, You grant 40 shillings because now he has no use of me. But the no in my mouth is worth nothing to you. I eat with the pigs and sleep in their sty. The rain rains on me. Thank you.